Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Donna Vlogs. Thank you so very much for commenting, for liking, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. You guys are the ones that really make these videos happen, because every time you like, every time you subscribe, every time you comment, it lets me know that I'm doing a good job. So I keep producing more vlogs for you. And if this is your first time here, I want to let you know you have to click that subscribe button, because you know what I try to do with my vlogs is I try to encourage you to live your best life. So I'm always trying to teach you something. I'm trying to encourage you. I'm trying to inspire you. Or I'm just trying to help you create something, whether that be a DIY project or furniture or whatever I'm up to. You're going to know about it firsthand right here on Life with Donna Vlogs. So don't leave without subscribing. You can also check out my website at lifewithdonna.com to find out where I'm speaking next, what I'm up to, or just to get to know me a little bit better. There's an About Me page there. You'll find out about all my social media sites and all that good stuff. So thank you so much. And if you have a suggestion of a vlog that you would like to see me do next, comment down below and let me know, because you might just see it on the next vlog. And now without further ado, let's get into today's vlog, which is all about my 7 habits to live by as a girl boss or a guy boss, because this is for both, really. If you're doing these things, you are a boss, period. And I'm going to show you what I do to make myself a girl boss, because, you know, every single day I have to make a constant effort to elevate myself and enlighten myself. So how do I do that? Well, I'm going to let you know right now. Stay tuned. The first habit that I absolutely live by is I read audiobooks. Why do I read audiobooks? Because I'm constantly trying to stimulate my mind and let my mind be filled with good things, things that are edifying me, things that are helping me grow, things that are teaching me something new. And how I do that? Well, I know that many of you out there share this with me, but a lot of us have a long commute. Mine is not too bad. It's about between 30 to 40 minutes depending on traffic, but Southern California is super crazy, so you just never know what you're going to get. But during my commute, you know, I always try to take advantage of that time by listening to an audiobook. I have this great thing called Audible. No, they did not sponsor me to say this, but I love Audible because I can get new books every single month and I can read them, and if I don't like them, I return them. But it's just a really great way to just elevate your mind and help yourself just stay connected with, in tune with yourself, and learn about yourself. And make, you know, I love self-help books, but I also love, of course, books that are teaching me about the Word of God and how I can be a better Christian, a better role model. But I also love self-help books. So whatever I'm trying to learn about, maybe it's finances, maybe it's I don't know, how to make something, or business, whatever it is, I'm always trying to elevate my mind. So read audiobooks, guys. You guys will be surprised by how much growth takes place in your life if you read audiobooks. So check them out. Oh, and on that same note, I also listen to podcasts, which is the same thing. A really great interview, especially me because I'm in the media world, it just feeds my soul. It, like, I don't know, it gives me like butterflies or something. I don't know. I just love good interviews because that's what I do for a living. So sometimes I get inspired by interviews that I listen to on a podcast, or maybe somebody that's just doing a podcast, you know, that just really helps me become a better version of me, or just teaching me somebody else's journey, because I love storytelling and I love hearing other people's stories. So podcasts are also a really great option. Tip number 2 is read every single night. I know it's so hard to carve out time sometimes to read, but I have this like really great nightly ritual that I do where it's like I take a bubble bath and then I read a book. You know, right now I'm reading The Wealth Cycle by my good friend George B. Thompson, who was actually featured on Faith with Flavor. And his book is amazing because it's godly, but it also teaches you financial principles to live by. And I love everything that he has to say. I'm learning so much, and I'm really dissecting it little by little, because I really want to chew on the knowledge that he's given in this book. So that's what I'm currently reading right now, but I'm always reading different things. Of course, the Bible is number one. I constantly read the Bible every single day. I'm constantly finding little nuggets that God is saying to me, but I also read, regular books too, depending on what I want to study about. So reading books is very critical, especially if you want to be a girl boss. Tip number 3, go to the gym every single morning. Disclaimer, I am not a morning person. I am saying this because it's important to me to go to the gym so that I can wake up in the morning. And going to the gym, my ritual in the morning is getting up and doing that in the morning because I'm not a morning person. But what happens is when I work out in the mornings, it really helps me wake up. I know it's going to sound weird, but I do fasted cardio, or I'll do legs, or I'll work on my arms, thighs, back, whatever I'm focusing on for the day, but it really just helps me wake up. So I love working out in the morning. It's a great way to start your day. And what I've noticed personally is that when I get up in the morning and I work out, I have energy throughout the entire day. I mean, I can go all day nonstop. Now, when I don't work out in the morning, I find myself feeling more sleepy, more tired because I'm not fully awake. I never fully woke up. Now, this is coming from a person that is a night owl, guys. I'm not kidding you. I am a big time night owl. Like, my mind thinks better at night. I function better at night. But for some reason, it's just when I wake up and go to the gym in the morning, it really helps me. So try it out and let me know in the comments below if it worked for you, or if you absolutely hate it, or you thought it was the worst idea ever. I want to hear from you. Tip number 4 is cook more at home. I've said this before in other vlogs, but I really think I need to reiterate it because we underestimate the power of cooking at home. Number 1, you have control of all of your ingredients. Number 2, you're saving money. And I find that meal prep is really helping my husband and I live a really healthy lifestyle. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm crazy about meal prep, and you see me at like 9 o'clock at night meal prepping my meals. But he loves it. I love it because I'm feeding him good things. I'm feeding myself good things, and everybody's happy. So try it out. Cook more at home. Make your meals at home because you're really going to benefit in the long run, health-wise, and you're going to save money. So your wallet is going to thank you. And it's just a better way of life. It really is. Tip number 5 is pray every day. Now, I'm saying that with a grain of salt because I know that a lot of you out there don't have a lot of time to pray. But you need to make it a part of your every single day life. I know it's so hard, on top of everything else you have to do to just carve time to pray. But it really should be tip number 1 because it's so vital to your spiritual health. Spiritually, if you're not growing, you're dying. And what prayer does is it helps you stay spiritually intact with your spirit man and connected to God, which is so important because when trials come your way, you need to be connected to Him. I mean, I can have the most horrible day, okay? And then I come into my prayer closet and God just does something in me that just changes my whole atmosphere. I think prayer is more about you than it is about God because God already knows your needs even before you ask them. The Bible says that. But prayer, it just really connects you to Him and makes you realize that your problem is not anything extravagant compared to the amazing abilities that God has. God is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we could ask or think. So pray every single day. Now, I'm not saying 5 hours a day. Some people can do that. God bless them. But most people cannot. But what I am saying is carve out time every single day to pray, whether that be, maybe you start with 5 minutes. Maybe that's all you can do because you've never done it before. Start with 5 minutes, work your way up to 10, and then maybe 15, then maybe 30, then maybe a whole hour. But make sure that you're praying every single day. All right, guys, tip number 6 is get 8 hours of sleep. That is just the bare minimum. That's what doctors say that you need is at least 8 hours. And honestly, I find that when I don't get at least 8 hours of sleep, I'm useless. If I get 6 hours, forget it. I'm not going to accomplish everything that I have on my to-do list. So I make it a priority to get at least 8 hours of sleep every single night so that I can function at my top peak, at least at 100%. And I find that I always get everything done on my to-do list. So it's very important for me. It's good for your overall health. You know how some people say, like, they call it beauty sleep, like, oh, I'm getting my beauty sleep. Well, it's actually really true, because what happens when you sleep is your body is fixing everything that is damaged. So everything that you did throughout the day, maybe you went on a hike, or maybe you worked out, or maybe you just had a really rough day, you're stressed out, maybe your mind was just on overdrive. So what happens when you sleep is all of your cells are repairing themselves. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. Your cells are repairing themselves when you're sleeping. Tip number 7, my last but not least final tip for you, is to keep a calendar. Now, I know that a lot of people, you're into your phone, and that's fine, because that's where my calendar is on my phone. But if you want to be old school and just keep a normal, regular, handheld calendar, that's fine too. The point is that you're writing things down. I find that when I don't write things down, I forget about them. So guess what? They're not going to be accomplished because I forgot about them. So what calendar does is it helps me keep track of all of my days. It helps me not overbook myself, which I tend to do sometimes. If I don't write it down, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll commit myself to this and that, and the next thing I know, I have to start canceling on people because I realize that I didn't write it down and I overbooked myself. So keeping a calendar helps me stay accountable. It helps me be able to accomplish a lot more, because I know exactly, when my free days are, when my book days are, and I could just do a lot. Tip number 7 is to keep a calendar. I don't care if you like a phone calendar or a regular calendar. The point is that you're writing things down, because what a calendar does is it helps you from overbooking yourself. Sometimes we tend to overbook ourselves, and you have to start canceling on people, which doesn't, look good, doesn't make you look like you have a good character. So you need to make sure that you're writing things down so that you know exactly what days you have available on a calendar, and you're able to be efficient in those days, and you're able to keep track of everything that you need to do. So keep a calendar. All right, guys. Well, that is all my tips for you. Thank you so much for joining me here at Life with Donna Vlogs. If this vlog helped you be a girl boss or a guy boss, let me know in the comments below. I would love to connect with you. You can also find me on my social media sites. Go to IG, it's at I am Donna Clayton, or on Facebook as Donna Clayton. You can like my page and stay connected with me. And also, if this is your first time here, do not leave without subscribing, because I have more vlogs in store for you. And if you want to volunteer and let me know what kind of vlog I should do next, I would love to know, because you may just see it on my next vlog. So comment down below and let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or if it helped you. And I will see you again so soon. God bless you, and thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Mwah! Have an excellent week.